Justice Omotosho'S resignation. Nnamdi Kanu's next move after he was denied a medical transfer by the courts. Yes, so the IPOP leader's next move after he was denied a medical transfer uh, from the courts. In fact, this next move is what everyone is already talking about. It's what is actually trending, but I don't know why it's really trending. To me, it's not a big deal. But one thing I see here is that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, is really wanting to make sure that the Nigerian government pay for all of this error and the disaster they have really caused in his life. It's a disaster and it's not acceptable anywhere. I would like you to pay attention to the lawyer Thomas Nnamdi Kanu as he revealed the next move to the public. Please, let's pay attention. Watch this video to the very end because the information is very carried. Please don't go
treatment.
nowhere and pay
The
attention.
words sounded simple,
Please,
but they carried power.
because the story did very important. A lot was actually revealed, and facts and figures were also, uh, put out for everyone to hear. Now, listen.
Symbol of how one man's request could shake the conscience of a whole nation. For Kanu himself, the moment was heavy but not crushing. Frustrate him. But no matter the angle, the truth remained the same. This was not just about health. This was about justice. And justice denied is never silent. Kanu himself felt the weight of the decision. Behind the bars, he had expected at least some understanding from the court. He had hoped that his request, being reasonable and human, would be granted. But when the answer came, it was a clear signal that the road ahead was going to be even harder. His lawyers stood by him, disappointed but not broken. They knew this case was no longer a normal legal journey. It had turned into a test of strength between one man and a powerful system. Every decision carried meaning, and every denial carried a hidden message. Outside, his supporters reacted with anger and pain. They saw the refusal as a deliberate attempt to weaken him. To them, it was not only about sickness. It was about silencing him slowly, step, by cutting off his strength and wearing down his body. Yet, the denial created another effect. Instead of breaking spirits, it fueled determination. Many people who had gone quiet began to speak again. Voices rose on radio programs, in community meetings, and even on international platforms. The refusal had opened new questions about justice, about fairness, and about human rights. The government may have thought the decision would end the discussion, but it only pushed the debate louder. People asked, if a leader cannot get proper care, what hope is left for ordinary citizens in the same system? This denial became a symbol of the struggle between power and rights, a symbol of how far the authorities were willing to go, a symbol of how one man's request could shake the conscience of a whole nation.
All right, dear listeners, you can now see the politics played um, in this very in the courts. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer speaking up his mind, made it very clear that he was even expecting the court to at least, with immediate effect, even without flogging much on this, with immediate effect, considering the health wise of the IPOP leader, grant Nnamdi Kanu an immediate release. Believe me, Nnamdi Kanu's story has really taken a very serious, dramatic and turn as the court denied him of his request to be transferred to the hospital for a proper treatment. Now, many thought he would actually remain silent or even give up. You understand? But instead, Nnamdi Kanu has surprised everyone with a bold new step. And this very new step is what is causing a shake up. Now, the shocking denial of Nnamdi Kanu's hospital transfer, the deep silence that followed, and finally the unexpected move. Yes, an appeal that is already shaking the system has been put up as we speak. Nnamdi Kanu's next move is not just about his health, it is about justice, it's about human rights, and the fight for dignity in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu's response has left both supporters and many of his critics talking. In fact, is currently trending as we speak, proving once again that he is not ready to be silenced, not even now. If you want to understand this very twist and turns of this very case and why uh, Nnamdi Kanu's next move has shocked so many, my dear listeners, I will beg you to make sure you share this very video. Share it, share it, share it. After watching it, make sure everyone have a clip of it, then discuss about it. Send messages and make sure that you are informed about the information. All right. So please, my dear listeners, I want to indulge you to please give me a listening ear and make sure that you subscribe to this very channel. Now, still on the matter, the IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu medical transfer, uh, that's on the 16th after the appeal. Yes, it was a victory because the for the very first time, the so-called Fulani judge, uh, that's Lima, yes, senior advocate Lima has supported the appeal and accepted the fact that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu actually deserve an emergency treatment. But then that still didn't go down well with the IPOP leader because he felt at first denying him of that very opportunity is evil and is a clear move to show that really truly what Nigeria wants is his dead body and not him being alive. Because if they really want him to be alive, with that very kind of report showing a proof that this is what he's suffering from, they're supposed to have granted him that very opportunity with immediate effect, even without discussing it. But instead, they delayed it and denied him of that move, giving them some of their uh, useless what was it? Giving him some of their reports, useless reports, useless rule of law that does not exist in the constitution. Please share this video, my dear listeners. Let everyone have a copy of it and be informed about this. Thank you. This is the Lord TV.